A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
They're on 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
27-yard line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
They're on the 46-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Dak now from the gun. Catch made. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun is Prescott. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Back to the air here. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go, 46.
They'll run it here with Moffa. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. What if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Moffa. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Prescott here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Prescott now on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Swim.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
taken down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That one's complete right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
2-2. Big Ace open. Big Ace open. 1-1. 1-1. Hut.
Here's a toss running left. Continuing to move past the 45. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second and looks like less than a yard.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running for the marker on second. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Motioning Watkins right. No run. This is Moffat. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, here we go! Right, take! Go ahead in! Then we're going to 52.
On the carry, it's Maffa. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 40! Go ahead in! Sweat! Sweat to edge!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Makes the connection, this is Jaden Blue. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 47! We're going to 54. Go ahead in!
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Shoves him on. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10. This is Maffa. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Now Tech to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Jump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
2-2 what? Stop.
They'll run now on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Cardinals with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another carry for him. Keeps it moving. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of 3. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's caught by Harrison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Murray keeps it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals get their first point to this game just before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, too, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Yeah! Here we go!
lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Nice play straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first and 10, it's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Handoff now out of the gun. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Setting up the screen. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, ball at the 36.
2-2. Easy.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2-2 what?
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Big Ace open. Big Ace. 1-1. 1-1 hut.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
1-1 hut. 1-1. 2-2.
They'll send him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
What you got? 2-2. 2-2. Hot.
Murray looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll take this at the 10. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah. There we go.
We'll hear from the pistol. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going play action. It's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Sit. 1. Two. 1.
Play action now, Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go,
Blue running to the right. He cuts outside. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Prescott on 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. No run it here with Mamba. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Right there,
Prescott here from the gun. And it's caught. This is Phil Moffa. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10, Murray. Called in again, it's McBride. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Murray here on first down. Makes the catch. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Green.
Back to the air, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He's got McBride complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Goes to the hurry up here. Run on first down. Here's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 18 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. They snap it to Murray. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, ball to 54.
This is Monfort. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Up the middle, Blue. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal.
And they'll take a knee. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cowboys getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
Come on.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Eagles.
They'll kneel this down. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At the 14-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill, What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Glendale.